Hi everyone and welcome to morning coffee break. Hope everybody's doing good this morning. That coffee's awful good. We got that at Kroger. They had the Kroger brand coffee on for $4.99. It's regular like $7.99, I believe. And we got the Colombian, even though it was a smaller container. We really like Colombian. This is a medium dark roast, 100% Colombian. It's really good. I wish we'd have had more money at the time when I found it on sale, because that's really cheap. Okay, today's Friday, September 1st already. Time flies. 64 degrees right now. High is 80 today. And I think it's supposed to warm up even more the next few days again. No chance of rain, and wind right now is 6 miles per hour. Today, there'll be an out and about with Mike and Joy. I ended up just having to turn it into two. I mean, I could have made it one, but it would have been really kind of long. What happened was when we were taking something back, this cord, it's a HD cord or something like that didn't work. It wasn't what Logan thought it was. And he ordered it, and we took it back to Kohl's to send back to Amazon. So I decided to do an out and about with Mike and Joy. So we filmed it there, and I put my phone, when I paused it, under the seat because I didn't want it to get hot. I wanted it to be in the shade. We weren't going to be in there but a few minutes, because I won't leave my phone in the car if I'm going to be gone very long and it get hot. But when I came back out and I reached under the seat, I obviously pressed something, and it went off. And so when I started recording again, and I said in it that I would probably make it into one video, but I didn't realize how long each one was. I try to keep the out and abouts, like under 20 minutes for sure. But it would have been something like, I can't remember, 18 minutes or something. No, not 18. I just figured it would be a little too long, and so I'm going to leave it like it is and have the one, the out and about to Kohl's, and then I'll have the other one will be from Kohl's to Kroger. So, and we actually went a different way when we left Kohl's than we normally would, just to see where it went, and it worked out pretty good that way. So I'll have two of them. I'll have one today and one Saturday. And I think Logan wants to do Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews on Sunday this week, because there's a pay-per-view on wrestling, and he doesn't want to have to try to hurry and get it in, like they start at 8 o'clock, I guess. So he wants to do it on Sunday. He just wants to, spend time together. We have a good time, all of us do, on these pay-per-views. We get them for free, though, because of we have Peacock, so they have the pay-per-views. All but the one wrestling outfit has a pay-per-view that you have to pay for, but most of them you don't have to. So anyway, hold on just a minute. I saw some. Looks like, I thought it was an ant or something. Hold on, a couple of ants over there. Now I can see ants, like a couple going back and forth. So they're either into something or they're trying to get into something. So I use that stuff I got from. I actually got it from Grocery Outlet. It's just a syringe of stuff, like a big, almost like a baster, but not quite that big. But and it's got this stuff in it, and it's like gel, and you squirt it out. The one I had before this one, it was so hard to push. When you finally got it to squirt out, it would go everywhere. It was too, you're wasting it. It was too much. So it was just almost impossible to get it to put the right amount out. But this new one, it's doing real good. And what they do is they they eat it or whatever, and they go back to the, supposedly they go back to the nest, and it's supposed to kill the queen or something like that, or kill a bunch of them, I don't know. But it's been awful this year with the little black ants. It's driving me crazy. Okay, so yeah, the Out and About Part 1. And this is not set in stone or anything. Let's see, I think we're going to mow Saturday, tomorrow. I think we're going to mow. So that night we'll probably get something out, I would say. But we plan on having chicken stir fry and egg rolls tonight. I've got some vegetable egg rolls we really need to eat in the freezer. And got some nice news. They've been having some good ones lately. Sometimes it's kind of hard to find them, ones that are suitable to use, because they'll have a lot of things, you know, bad that's happened, or bad with the hurricanes, or, you know, different types of weather. But anyway, this one's kind of funny in a way. Florida manatee feast on flooded lawn after Idalia. The only question I got is, how's it going to get back to where it was supposed to be? I don't know if that's the one, but that's what they look like. In the aftermath of Hurricane Idalia, a Florida manatee ventured onto a Port Charlotte home, munching on grass under floodwaters. It's pretty good stuff. Resident David Eisenhower captured the unique sight as the manatee grazed on someone's lawn after Idalia's landfall 300 miles to the north. The hurricane-drenched Port Charlotte with heavy rain and perilous storm surges. Now, I'm just wondering, as the water recedes, it should know what to do, you know, but I'm afraid maybe there's more than that, you know, and they might get stuck in a field or something somewhere, who knows. But I hope that doesn't happen, though. But that is just kind of cute the way it is. I hate that somebody's, you know, was flooded. You know, it was the whole area, I guess, flooded. And this is neat. I think this is how this thing is supposed to land. It's a Space Spectacle Falcon 9 ready to launch 13 satellites. Now, it doesn't look like that, of course, when it takes off. But I believe this part here is supposed to, and I'd love to see it if they would show a film of it, if somebody would have it filmed. I hope they do. But after it goes up in the air and releases the satellites, this part is supposed to come right back down and land like this, which would be really crazy to see. I've always been fascinated by space and spacecrafts and NASA and all that. Says a Falcon 9 rocket topped with 13 spacecraft, I think he means satellites, for the U.S. Space Force's Space Development Agency is scheduled to lift off from California's Vandenberg Space Force Base Thursday at 10:26 a.m. If all goes according to plan, the Falcon 9's first stage will come back for a touchdown at Vandenberg about 7.5 minutes after launch. So see, that wouldn't be very long at all, that it's be right back, and that would be really crazy to see it go up into space that fast and coming back down and releasing that. That'd be just really pretty wild. And 4 astronauts to head back home from ISS on Saturday. And it doesn't make sense because it says it's going to reduce the crew count on the space station from 11 to 5. According to my math, that would be 6 that would have to leave. Let's see if I read this. I think they got it mixed up because it says SpaceX's 4, crew 6 astronauts are expected to depart the ISS, but see, up at on the title it just says 4 astronauts. So I believe it means 6. They have, you know, typos and stuff on this sometimes. After spending 4 months there, heading home aboard a Crew Dragon capsule will be NASA astronauts Stephen Bowen, Warden Hoberg, Sultan Al Nayadi, and Roscosmos cosmonaut Andrei Fedyaev. Is that 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. It looks like 5. I got us all mixed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just count 5 names, so they don't even got that right, I don't think. Okay, well I think this is great, but I've seen this picture before, so I know this is a stock picture. This was some kind of picture, I think it was like in California, I believe, where they were having heat relief stations, or one of the states, in the West. I know that this is not the hotel they're talking about. It says, heartwarming, Georgia Inn welcomes all amid Idalia's fury. Looks like they could have got a picture of the, I'm sure that, that hotel, or inn as it's called. You'd think they would have promotional pictures or something anyway, but that's definitely not the right picture. The Hampton Inn in Dublin, Georgia, modified its rules to accommodate those fleeing the chaos of the Idalia storm. The hotel's guest capacity quickly filled up as they provided shelter for evacuees along with emergency personnel. That's good too. The hotel, which did not previously allow pets, decided to welcome them also for the duration of the storm. Now that is a really good thing they did. It really is. And like I said, I wish they had the real picture, because that's not. I was thinking this was at like some kind of stadium or something underneath it, or some kind of like civic center or something like that. I can't exactly remember, but I'm pretty sure it was in California. Biden pledges $95 million for Maui fire recovery. Well, that's good he's getting around to that, because they really need it. President Biden allocates $95 million from infrastructure law to aid Maui's rebuilding after deadly wildfires. Strengthening resilience is key in the recovery. Biden emphasizes addressing structural damage and loss. The August 8 blaze led to 115 confirmed deaths, making support vital for rebuilding a more resilient future. Well, I hope they can get that going for all these people and businesses and everything. Okay, I had 5 today on that. They had more than normal. Let's see what's going on in the emails here. Uh-oh. TikTok tells me I forgot to check my likes. I did last night. I've got 1 new like, it says. They sent me a notification because I got 1 new like and asked me, did I forget to check my likes? Come on. That's a little bit of, overdoing it. Okay. Something from my insurance. Kroger Best Customer coupons. I've already uploaded them. They didn't have, or downloaded them. They didn't have any free ones this time, but they had like $3 off of $15, and if you buy $15 worth of frozen food, you get $3 off, and it doesn't take much to get $15 worth of frozen. So that'll come in handy. And I sent my review of the Saker hedge trimmer and grass shears. I sent the link to the company, and they liked my video, and so they're sending me the mini chainsaw. So yeah, I got plenty of branches and stuff out here, and trees and fallen branch, all kinds of. I could use something like that for sure. So I'll be doing it soon after getting it, and make sure I'm familiar with it, so I know what I'm talking about when I do the review. So that's really great. I mean, they're a good company. Okay, Chewy.com. They're kind of high on some stuff. I don't know if y'all have noticed that. They have Chewy. Yeah, we compared some of their prices to like Walmart and stuff, and it was cheaper at Walmart. Okay, I don't think I see anything. But they've already, I was seeing an email from Saker saying that they shipped my mini chainsaw. So I'm excited. Well, I don't see, I don't know, here's a joke a day. Let's see if they got anything that's, some of them are way too long. The jokes, they take too long. Okay. What's it doing? See, I don't like it when you're redirected. Why did they redirect this? Come on, that's stupid. Well, here's something, let's see. I was in a job interview the other day and they asked if I could perform under pressure. I said no, but I can perform Bohemian Rhapsody. He's thinking of that song Under Pressure. Who did that? I can't remember who did that. It wasn't Rolling Stones, was it? Under Pressure. Was that David Bowie or somebody? I can't remember who did that now, that song. Of course, Bohemian Rhapsody is Queen. Here's a joke. Maybe make sure it's not, it's okay to use. Mindy, I hear that the famous actress Gloria Minniebucks has been voted Housekeeper of the Year again. Missy, really? Mindy, yes. Whenever she gets a divorce, she keeps the house. Okay. Okay, it's the fact of the day, and I should be using this on Morning Coffee Break too. These things, the rarest combination that takes place in humans is that of having red hair and blue eyes. I never really thought about it, but I bet it is probably. Okay, let's get to a tickle in my throat. Okay. Meet the 23-year-old increasing children's access to education by 3D printing schools. We'll see if we can get this one in. Here's the picture. That's pretty neat looking. Nearly 260 million young people around the world lack access to education. Maggie Grout, 23, is working to change that. At just 15, Grout had the vision to increase access to education infrastructure by building 3D printed schools. She launched the innovative project Thinking Huts in 2015, and last year the organization completed one of the world's first 3D printed schools in Madagascar. So that's like a school that's been 3D printed? Well, that looks like wood on the top. But you can tell it's kind of got like bands around it. Oh man, that's crazy. Now they're even working on an even more ambitious initiative, an entire campus. The Honeycomb campus will be built on the west coast of Madagascar in the shape of a beehive, symbolizing how Thinking Huts brings people together in pursuit of a common goal. Comprising several connected huts and including plumbing, solar power, Wi-Fi, and a water well, it will serve 3 nearby villages, enabling hundreds of students aged 4 to 16 to attend school. The 3D printing process takes far less time than traditional building methods, a matter of mere days, and uses 50% of the concrete. It may also result in lower CO2 emissions by reducing construction waste per the nonprofit. That is great. That's great. Okay. I don't see if they don't have a quote of the day today. All right, everybody, that's going to be it today for Morning Coffee Break. I sure hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Bye, everybody. Check out Out and About with Mike and Joy today. Part 1, going to Kohl's. Bye, everybody, and God bless.